Today's another day when we let ourselves get away with murder.
So we got the temperance energy, and then the high priestess in reverse. So this Empress T444 is the high priestess in reverse. There's something about nostalgic energy, something about these particular reptilians that can't be in the kingdom. I told you these is one of the people that had one of my clones trapped in a house or at a location or a trap house that they were going to get this energy from. Then we have the house and we have the emperor, the white emperor. So this is somebody, even if it's the empress, because I was just looking at the Tompkins coat of arms and I was seeing that the lion was on top, but his lance was broken. Now, one of my children went to Lance High School, and um, they could have took this could be the Zendaya. They could have took this child when she went to Lance or Lance Middle School. I can't remember. Um, yeah, because somebody's like, "Oh, you took my girl," or something, but it was never theirs or something. It was supposedly this daughter. It was not the young Miami Tompkins, Kanika Jenkins' sister with the buggy eyes and the hangy lip. It's not them. You notice that I was just looking at the red. I mean, I was just thinking the purple, gold, and green from Waukegan High School. And somebody was saying that they're trying to say that I'm gold, but somebody else like they're purple, and then the other is the greens. But it's almost like I don't know. It's almost like even freshman year, the real version of me never finished even freshman year. I feel like the person was moved. When I took swimming and I got that green fungus on my toe from taking the swimming at that school, I don't know. It's something weird. It's like some evidence or something could be like in the septic tank or something. Some dim bones or lovely bones or something like this of somebody. Cause they could have had cameras in the locker rooms. But to be honest with you, I don't think that I even went to that school. Like I went to that school, but I didn't go to that school. You know what I mean? Yeah. So this Empress T, these reptilians could have did something to that vassal, but they wouldn't have been able to turn the real me into an angel. So it couldn't have been me. You understand what I'm saying? Um, you gotta know how to put demons in place. Nobody make no negotiations with no demons or no heathens. Not no God's children. So we could be having lack of knowledge about certain things, but there's certain things that we figure out. Once we figure it out, what are you doing? You're ignoring it. So if there's order, even there's should be order amongst chaos in some of these situations. And if there's order, then there's order. If it's not, it's fucking not. These are just some vandals here, and we don't have to listen to any of their rules. But this person be getting money to do something here, and they're not gonna be getting it no more, or it's about to be caught. It's about to be caught, whatever they was doing. So we got nostalgic energy here with this person. Um, that's in reverse. They was trying to get a memory about something that they did, or this is somebody that did a crime and went back to the scene of the crime, or they normally go back to the scene of the crime with their mind or something like this. Okay. But again, these would just be stalkers or watchers or something like this here. Something is being hidden. This could even people that came from, I don't know, they could have came from the Greens or came from North Chicago and came to Waukegan High School to do something. Because I thought for a second that my cousins came to Waukegan High School for a minute. I thought one of my the twins or my cousins. I think that could be why the forest energy is in reverse. But like I told you, these people that came from the underground. All right, the Shannon Edie or Shannon something. Mm, when they started to hang out with this person, yeah, it's something like this here. It's something, and we got the little pretty green. So this could be somebody from this particular clone that I call pretty, or when I was looking like that, they could have produced a clone from that. All right, so we have release and then we have pride. So somebody could be dealing with pride. Um, these demons could be saying that you or I, but of course, they're not the final judge of whatever this is. They don't even have nothing to do with this. Um, they don't have nothing to do with this. They want to make it seem like something is dead about me so that they can be looking like they're higher or something like this, but it's just not. If you if you're well versed in the biblical, then it's just not going to happen that way. It's just not. This is a part of the game or this Arcadia energy. This is what these people's temperance is. That could also be Darrell, whatever his name is, my cousin Niecy's baby daddy. That could be his mama or his real mama. Okay, it might not be the. No, I think the Niecy girl was her. The Niecy girl was his sister supposedly, but I think she looked a lot like that girl Maisha or something that lived across from me on the Metropolitan House. And then they just put her back in the simulation as Rail's sister, Nisi. But the mother, this could be Darrell's mother here. This Empress T energy. And these, like I said, these are the forces. Arcadia made its way into the music industry somehow. Like they linked up to do something like this power something. Possibly even to make this cousin Nisi higher than me or something like this. Okay. Now these could be witches, and I'm not. It's something about the Holy Spirit energy that they could have been cleaving onto. But then we had the cousin Nisi, like the bad girl or these baddies or something like this. Hmm. It just wouldn't be this easy. You get what I'm saying? And I wouldn't still be this put together. I just don't think so. So, you know, it's just my opinion. I'm just very direct when I speak, especially about serious things, so that somebody doesn't get it misconstrued. Me speaking on this channel might be the only way of outlet of me speaking the facts or the truth or something directly from source. And we just need to get it that way. Okay. So somebody wants somebody to be stuck. I'm hearing you. I heard the song "You're a Keeper," but I don't want to be kept by anybody, and I won't be. Okay. Mm. So we got somebody got a low IQ. This person could have a low IQ too. I told you people with low IQs can be very aggressive, especially if you not smite them, but if they think they so funny doing something and smart doing something in the background and you call them out, they get very aggravated. It's just like on that show Grimm, how those people get when you find out who they are and then they or they might try to attack you or something like this. But like if it's Arcadia, you attacking an Arcadia body. I didn't ask for that in the first place. You know what I'm saying? If you attacking somebody in the 5D, I'm not a part of the 5D anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like people that have when they dealing in a 5D or something, like that's people that only reason why they have party is they pick who uh why they have power there, which is it's all fake. These are false prophets. All right, we got the impersonator is in reverse. Somebody could have killed the impersonator, or they could be finding out that they killed a impersonator, that somebody was neglected as a child, but they're not out of the picture. or something like this. All right. And then we got somebody on the run here. Somebody could be turning it into a fiasco, but they're waiting. They're on the run to see if you're going to speak about it or bust them out or something, because some scare tactics is not working. Um, we know that demons and angels don't create angels and demons. You know what I'm saying? So, um, yeah. So we got scare tactics in reverse. The scare tactics didn't work. Somebody just didn't travel somewhere because they just didn't have anywhere to go, or they just didn't want to travel. And then we have moving in reverse. I don't know. Somebody could be trying to keep somebody stuck in a certain jurisdiction here. Um, some way, okay? Um, Yeah, because they lost their last chance, so they need you to be stuck in a certain area where these people can still have access to you, to make them happy. But I'm telling you, somebody's saying they have like all these side bitches and stuff like this, but they know who is the real thing. And instead of just admitting that, that I shall bow to no motherfucking body, they want to keep on this game going on. And we got somebody with a low IQ gonna have to keep on walking. I ain't talking to ya. Like, all you got to do is look at the music industry. Tell me I'm lying. Oh no, they're not gonna report it. Look at it. Just look at it just a little bit. Look at it. Look at it. What I said in my reading. Look at what I said. So right now my person could be off, but I'm telling you, I feel like somebody in another land or something is having a court case. They need this person here listening to what I'm doing, listening to what I'm saying, because I wasn't invited to. If this was a court case that involves me, I'm not there. They're illegally running a court case or something like this. And I look at the heathen court as a terrorist group. Okay. It's a terrorist group. And I really don't want to have terrorist groups like that in America here. All right. So somebody with a low IQ could have a crush on somebody, or they have feelings for somebody or something like this. This could be even, these people usually have more hands-on brunt force when it comes to groups. These are the people that can strong arm a group normally, okay? Um, these are also people that don't know how to manage their emotions. They're already dealing with people at a distance, or they're dealing with people that they're not supposed to be in contact with, and they end up falling for these people or having some kind of something about these people. And when they can't understand what you're saying, then they try to get abusive or something like this. Okay. They try to get abusive. And I don't want that. Okay. I don't want those peoples around me or something like this. So I don't know. Somebody could care about somebody and they want to take a leap of faith towards this person. Um, I'm just grossed out talking about like leaps of faith and all that loving stuff or whatever like this, because I know these people ain't connected to God, because that's their main focus. They're lusting, just like they're lusting after the finances that belong to me. How you gonna use biblical to stand on? They don't care about God or the Christ or anything. They just use the Bible to with law or something like this to manipulate the situation. You know, that's all they're doing. False prophets are people that, you know, like I said, in the entertainment industry, these people could have died, or in your family, your community, they allegedly died, but they really didn't. They went to learn about some kind of something and come back, maybe not in the same space that they were in. Um, but um, they've learned some type of, way of manipulating people or rallying people or leading people or something like this, most likely to destruction. But these are false prophets. So even if they went underground or something like this and they just learn how to rob God's children that don't have the knowledge that we need just yet, this could be for a reason. Okay. It could be so you can find it in the hands of these people later on and behead them and take your stuff back. Just, if God is in somebody, they're not going to be really moved like normal people be. Oh my God, somebody took this money from me. They're not going to probably respond like that. And then they'll say, oh, you're dead inside. Do you know what we just did to you allegedly? Well, I don't know. It just looks like nothing to me. So I don't know what to say. You know what I'm saying? Also, child neglect. This could be somebody that had to learn things on their own. They had to sit with themselves and learn something and sharpen their tools on their own because they didn't get any guidance from their parents. And this is why somebody could be kind of guarded and somebody could be okay with being like alone. Okay. Let's see, the impersonator. This could be the impersonator is in reverse. With this person taking a leap of faith, they both could have taken something from you, or this person could have been with you, and then this person was stealing something from you from behind this person's back. This is like these are not normal affairs. This is like somebody that gives somebody a proposition, and then they work on that proposition together. They start fucking, and then you know the person start acting bougie or a little money change this person and they look at you as beneath them or something like this because they're able to go jump through portals and do all this stuff here. All right. And then we got a train here in reverse. So I was hearing throw mama off the train, but somebody could have they could feel like they threw you off of something else. This could be a high place. This could be off of an airplane. And I was seeing something, I don't know why. I was seeing something dropping out of the airplane prior to it going down with Kobe and his daughter in there. Um I was seeing like in a vision like something got dropped out of there before that. Do you understand? This could be this pretty energy here. Somebody could have been found in some kind of terrain or something with this green energy. Okay. But they forget that even the Kobe thing happened after somebody's highest point of ascension. So it couldn't have been the real conduit with the soul. Do you get what I'm saying? That's just the thing. So all the demons have to do is get you to the edge and believe like the hype. They get mad when we talk about the facts. Now, I may not need the Bible to irritate them because if I'm the word, what I'm saying is going to irritate them anyways because the order of the things that I'm saying is more than likely biblical, even if I haven't rehearsed and memorized the Bible. Do you understand what I'm saying? So this is why sometimes you could be somebody that's more biblical. They call you a witch. They call you these things. You might even take on these names like, yeah, I'm a witch. Oh, well, you said I'm a witch, and then that's what I'm going to start doing, guys. I'm going to start changing up my, when I say something like about murder or these people should be burned, I'm going to use like a theatrical voice. Okay. So that these people, if they try to use it in a court of law or any other court, they will look stupid. So when I say stuff like that from now on, I'm going to try to remember to change my voice. Like all of them should be taken out to the lake of fire and burned to death. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have to do that. Oh, it's like, one day you were, like, with your friends and, they wanna do drugs and, I was like, "Hey, yeah, let me hit the blunt," and so I'm gonna just start changing my voice up when I say stuff like that so it can be funny if they try to use it in the court of law, okay? This is why somebody wanna be so guarded here because, this person know that they supported terrorists. Now, this could be somebody that wants to sit in a position of power. There's also like if they split up the Empress's essence, some of these men, so like governors and these people like this, if we're all connected, some of them could be jealous because they thought to disconnect me. They could be jealous on how um the energy look. 'Cause I was here also in Hollywood. There's something about me being connected to all the leading roles or the leading men. Do you understand what I'm saying? But this will be like the secrets of Hollywood. But if it's already crumbling a little bit, like what does it matter? Somebody wanted to crumble a god on earth. And so it's something else is going to be like smashed to pieces here. You see? They didn't care. They thought that with their money and their fame and their following, they would be able to turn their eyes to an innocent person and crumple this person because of some lies. They knew it was lies. And so when it turns back around on these people, there's no remorse and there's no, um, yeah. So, do you know how disgusting somebody would have to be? Okay. To do so. Okay. This black energy, or this energy right here, this could also be the Blackwater people, or this could also be IAT or something like this. Okay. That's supporting. So it's not clean waters or something. Um, I think Tariq Nasheed did that thing on Hidden Colors or something like that, whatever it was called. And or one of those videos he did about like the rebellion here. Okay. Um, with Haiti and some of these other energies. So in the timeline, if they're trying to redo history, they could have used those same people with that fighting spirit and brought them here to America in guerrilla. I about to say glorilla in guerrilla warfare. Um, Something that Americans would not be able to see, or royals or other people would not be able to see. But something could be a problem here. Okay. Like I said, if this got something to do with this Phoenix moon, which could be Leah Remini, which these people could have something to do with Scientology. All right. Um, yeah, they could be a little bit because I think that the dude Doug or whatever his name is, her husband on King of Queens. I actually went to that little store in New York when we went to New York, that little flower shop that they walk in front of. I was like, "Oh my god, this is the scene from this show. I remember that show, King of Queen." I could have been swapped out there as well. All right. Um, I remember I had to go late at night because I was so thirsty, and I had to go walking around the corner and go to this store or whatever. Shit, it could have been a portal. Excuse me. But mm, this person, like me, this person could have been battling me and watching me with this male, or just watching me with this male all this time. This black water goo energy. That's why I said this could be Furman's children. Again, if the Roxanne energy is kin to them, it could be they were carrying this energy too. Um, yeah, this could be why I noticed more of them, like social media famous, at least than people that actually look like people in my actual family. But I told you I don't think I ever met. I think Furman was passed away a little bit before I was born, and I think that my grandfather passed away the same year or something like this um, that I was born. So mm, I don't know. There could be something coming towards someone that's sitting on this throne here with this black water energy. They got everything that they needed from this person that could have been heavily connected to me. All right. And this caused something here. And this is not an illusion. These people ran up on this person or beat this person to death or something like this. Um, they can't even see these black water people. Okay. Or because these was like Furman's children could have been looked at like maybe the most wholesomely hood sector. Like these the cousins' house you wanted to go to have that hood experience, like hood fucking experience. I didn't have nothing against it. I liked it. So, um, but these were the cousins here. Um, And then what would they say? Talking about the ghetto. And I would say that with my mom's side of the family, it was more a little bit, ghetto. And then with my dad's side of the family, some of these people, and not the whole thing, I'm just saying some of the people, you could get that experience of because most of these uncles and stuff, they still stayed at the grandma's house. So it's like you get that down home, grandma home feeling with that sector, with the rest of the where because Furman's children came around like for holidays and stuff like that. Those be the people that come and get like 5, 6 plates and just leave because y'all too boring. They'll go to their house and drink and kick it and have fun because you can't do that at grandma's house. You know what I'm saying? They might even take some people with them because it's gonna be, it's gonna get lit. Okay, so um, it's stuff like that. Okay, hold on. And I feel like with the Parhams, when I spent time with them, it's like middle class kind of bourgeois, and nobody's no doctors or scientists or nothing, but all these women are like independent women. All my ladies that's independent, throw your hands up at me. So this is kind of like very nice dressed, everybody got a good decent job and everything like this. And it was kind of like, I don't know how to explain it. The bourgeois family that do like to party and drink and have fun. You know what I'm saying? So these are like the different things, hold on a second. Here I come. Hold on. We don't think it's an emergency like that.
She doesn't want to be there.
Do that. Should be home school. She don't feel the vibe.
No, she's happy.
No, she
Look at her, she's happy.
no, she don't.
Look at she watchful. Look at her face.
She look weird in that picture.
She looked like she don't know what she's walking into.
Well, hopefully the person is nice to her. All right. And then I was thinking about it like this gracious energy, like, and then somebody could be thinking, or like I felt, and then there's me, you know? All right. Um, let's see. So something is not an illusion. Somebody could have got beaten up or taken out. I was also getting like one of those darker color dragons from Game of Thrones or something like this. I was also getting Dracarys, the prophecy that I said if the person went and sat with these people or something, what they was gonna do to him or something like this. Something could be a cover up. There could be a crime cover up of something really crazy and dark that these people did They could have even said it's because you was willing to go against this person, but obviously it was after they got this money, all these finances that they stole from the Holy Spirit, and then tried to make the Holy Spirit go beg for it. Maybe even from this, I told you a lot of these people are darker skinned. Somebody just has a thing. This could be even Russia, Putin. Somebody has a thing for the darker skinned women. Okay, like the Mother Mary or something like this. All right, but that's also like Targaryen energy or something too. But I feel like over the last 40 years or something, they've been letting people in that's not really it. And they were doing something with this Queen of Pentacles. This Queen of let it. They were spying on this Queen of Pentacles and which way this person was going. I don't know where you're going, and I don't know whatever like this. And then you have the Queen of Cups that was spying on the person from the back. All right. Now, Yaba's heart or Yaba something. All right. Well, damn, if I think about that, that kind of looked like Miss Julie a little bit from my daughter's preschool. Um, but that's not my person though. This is like people that were so jealous of the connection that me and this person had. They want to keep trying to beating it down like it was fake love or something, but I don't think it was. And I think that really that version of Drake, the lover boy energy, is actually an extension of my brother Keith. Okay. He supposed to be kin to the Hillarys. And I think that that connection, um, that is that person, um, the lover boy energy, um, that can really be a splice or a test tube version of my brother. Because I remember he was talking to me about, man, I just want to get a girl, whatever. And he was like, really, oh, Lumen Moon, Tarot. Um, it's something about the lips. All right. It's something about with the baby blue energy here. Um, the baby blue energy. Something about the Kanye and Drake performance too. Okay. Somebody could have been trapped or there was a ritual done on somebody there. All right. So that one of those kids, mm, cause my brother used to live in that house with me when Martha and them lived next door. He was a little bit older than me. Um, there could have been something that wasn't said to me. Um, People could have been mixing and mingling already that early. Okay. Um, I don't know. It's like if this energy chose the friend or something like this over me or something, or there's this part of like I told you, if they did something to my father, it would have been after he started listening to country music. They was already transitioning him to be somebody else or something. And once they go there, if they do go through and they get their self purified or painted white, it's almost like that's it. They're not going to care anything about um, the darker skin breeds. But I think that the copper girl is different and you just don't play with America like that. And so, many men can fall. Many men will fall fucking around like that. Cause it ain't no need to. You didn't have to. Okay. Um, yeah. But their thing could have been to wipe out as many real Americans and get as many plants and foreign energies in here so that the soil itself or the land markers or the volts themselves will not fight back against what? We here to stay and build now. We escaped our countries or something like this. So, you know, it's something like that. But somebody allowed for this to happen. And in this case, somebody could have tried to come back and get a Queen of Pentacles pregnant. Somebody that could abandon you or something. I noticed my back window was open when I woke up this morning. Somebody could have tried to plant this dark child energy, say my name, on this Queen of Pentacles, um, to say, bitch, I started with the first, you'll be the last. You know, basically, this is some man that's like, I don't know. Um, Because even if somebody said, "Oh, in high school, I found out you were talking to those dude, I wasn't cheating on you." Okay, well, you was plotting on me though, so I'd rather you cheat on me than plot on me. I mean, really? Okay, so you know what I'm saying? Or your family was plotting on me and you didn't do nothing about it, or something like this. Okay, so we have this energy here of the Page of Cups in reverse. You don't have to have this child by this person or something like this. They could have already taken this child or something somewhere else. Okay. They could have already taken this child somewhere else. And then we got this Tar energy or this Targaryen energy here. With the justice system is being crushed by something here. It's like they don't have a say so about something here. And it's also, whatever this is low IQ. This could just mean too that somebody's missing out a very important, prominent fact. Okay. These people that steamroll in the head to do something to like innocent people or people that really got that like that, and you know it. Okay, you could steamroll ahead all you want, but everybody got to come to every kingdom falls, and everything, and you can't fool the people and try to make it seem like just because you had it in my name or somebody else's name all this time that it was me ruling it. No, you can't pretend rule somebody else's reign and then end it and then go have another big fool. You're gonna be done with it. You know what I'm saying? So somebody keeps saying this is where we fall. I was never a part of your kingdom. I was a conduit of your kingdom. I was something that y'all fed off of in order to raise up a kingdom that don't got shit to do with me. It didn't benefit me. It didn't have nothing to do with me or nothing. No, so no, this is where you get let the fuck off. Okay, it's something like this here. All right, Eight of Swords energy here. There's no way to put this back together again. You allowed too many snake pits to be built in by your mm, this is like somebody that was pretending like they wasn't about to take your spot or let somebody else take your spot when y'all, if y'all was working together to get to the top. There's no way to take it back because somebody already did in the past. That's the thing. Okay, somebody already did in the past, so you already done did it. All right. Somebody could also be in some type of imprisonment over here. I was just reading about the sand snake. I was thinking about the Beetlejuice snake with the black and white. And then I was thinking about the Wicked Witch of the West under the house with the black and white stockings. And then the Emperor, the black and white Emperor. Okay. So for me, you know, I could tell that this brother, this could be what this is here or something like that. Also, we got Hogan. Now, remember they were saying that Hulk Hogan was prejudiced, but even if Hulk Hogan was a feather of mine or something like this, okay, the gold shorts, okay, or can produce certain types of airs. Um, that's what I mean about somebody saying that somebody was prejudiced, ruined them, or something like this. But in all, this energy, even though he kind of, you think about, Trump's tanning system and Hulk Hogan's tranny system, girl, tanning system. Um, and then you think about, okay, me being copper skin, right? Um, and then what would be the thing to smite the copper colored Indians or the Americans that was found here by the Europeans? But now those that title or that gain has been given to the Europeans. Okay. Um in the 1828 dictionary allegedly. Okay. But there's still Russiagate energy there because again, you telling on yourself every way around. Because even most people from Africa, they have a darker, the skin tone is not copper. The copper colored people are American breeds more than likely. Not saying that nobody can have copper skin tones anywhere else, but I'm just saying that that's something that's formulated from this soil. And so, um, yeah, just like there's some light skinned, Asian looking Africans in Africa, they're lighter than me. They're light skinned, like my sister, light skinned, but they look totally Asian Chinese, but they are from Africa. You see? So we got these Targaryen energies or somebody that was holding this wand or something like this that could have went after someone um over here while they were in prison or something like this. Okay. Um I wonder if this is Gasolina, or I wonder too if this is a younger version of me. They put this girl in jail for stabbing somebody, and I looked at her. I'm like, oh my god, that kind of looked like me when I was little. But she had like a whole bunch of like brown spots on her face. Okay, even though I know it could have been Photoshop, trying to make it seem like, see, look, they call this the Holy Spirit bloodline. We got one right here, and she's got hepatitis just like anybody else, or something like this. Like, you get what I'm saying? It could have been a fake to try to get this person in jail here. Okay. Told you they could have been treating some of my clones like pets, or not giving them immunity, but forcing them or mind controlling them to do bad things, we'll just say. Thinking that it will fall on maybe me or something. So we also have, and that's what I was thinking. You think that God was going to put somebody around all these people and let you sit in your real energy while you was around these people, knowing how many attempts they put on your life? Or you going to be more pulled together and being yourself when you done hanging out with them people and stuff like this? Where they really don't have a reason to be in your house or around your house watching you. And so everything that they doing is being jotted down, and everybody's going to be surprised with their mouth open when they get to some gates. I don't think they're going to be pearly, but there's an alien egg or something like this. Okay. There's an egg in somebody, or there was an egg in an astronaut, and this person could have put this egg or something in this Eight of Swords while they're in jail. This could also be Area 51 or something like this. Okay. Yeah, because somebody was saying delectable. So it's almost like whatever this is, it likes to eat something from me or you at the age of like 6 weeks, 4 weeks, like whatever you produce. You know how, a lot of people was doing that microgreens thing where you grow the greens, they're micro, but they're packed with protein and packed with a punch. It's almost like that. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Something like this that somebody is doing here. So somebody's not hungry anymore because they might have somebody locked up in a facility like Area 51 or a fort or something like this. And whoever this astronaut energy is, or this futuristic eye energy or something like this. I told you this could also be one of R. Kelly's nieces or something. Um And then we have they, somebody keep always talking about, oh, they love you or they miss you or something like this. But I don't know what I don't know what they are, but this person could have taken out this masculine or got these people to go after this masculine. Um, like it was somebody under like a process where somebody could be talking straight about them. They'll listen to this person and say, "Oh, that's the most beautiful thing I heard," and then you'll be talking about other people or defending them, and they're like, "Oh, get this bitch off the air." Like somebody is chopped and screwed, okay, and then they screwed themselves because if this futuristic I got rid of this masculine, this person could be somebody is a lesbian or somebody still like they was fucking with this dude, making him feel special. He the only dude that been in this coochie for about this long or this entire life of this person. Oh, this is what I was looking for. I don't want a girl that I found out that somebody got some trauma or something. I don't know who this is really. But somebody could have some trauma for something in the past. This could be also a boy that's just behind the scenes and he's controlling all of these other people with MK Ultra or with remote viewing. Okay. So he got people out there that because I'm telling you, if somebody raped a little girl or something in high school, me or somebody else, they were connected to another energy here. Or if my person got intimate with me or seen me naked or something, or was kissing on me or got to see my boobs or something, did whatever happened, um, whatever happened with the hands in the pocket energy. I told y'all I can't remember if we were intimate at that time yet or not. Um, that person felt something that triggered something amongst his this could be Mary Magdalene. This male could have been that's why I said he was in his feminine energy probably then. That could have been the Mary Magdalene energy. I heard that they said Mary Magdalene had 7 demons in her or something like this. So somebody could be breaking down the Empress, taking things that God put in her and saying that, oh no, we took those things out because it's a demon. But in all actuality, there could have been a masculine energy that had all these demon attachments to him. And he's actually Mary or was my Mary Magdalene. Okay. Um, and whatever this person, this is a lord of hosts. Mary Magdalene could have been, they said that she was a harlot or something, but she really could have been a lord of hosts. She could have been somebody that carries 7 entities around or entities around on her or in her. Okay. Um, but this is what this is giving me here. Because I'm saying in my case, these people don't dislike me because of my color. They dislike me because of the position or they know what's in store for me eventually. You know, okay? That's just what that is, okay? Let's see. Or you, whoever can resonate with this, okay? They hate me because I didn't go quietly with them and continue to be go in contracts with them and go in the dark with them and do something like this. But the perks, it's like the perks are still supposed to be mine as long as you're quiet, but we didn't come to be quiet. Same way they was forcing and they're not able to, we're gonna force this kind of something through. But I'm telling you, they're trying to make me open up. They're trying to act like I'm not nothing and have me open up portals and take curses off of their families, right? Because some of these people are using their dark power to protect something because it was protecting their family, and they knew if they broke or shattered it, like the dark crystal, then it was over for them. So they are under the illusion right now that these curses, these so-called generational curses, are coming off of their bloodlines, and so now they can treat somebody how they really wanted to treat them. And I told you it's an illusion that they families is coming out of here. Something in somebody is, you know how I was seeing a Venus flytrap. You know how it does something to like illuminate something. The flies come around and it it gets the fly or whatever. It depends on what I told y'all 5 years ago. These people, it depends on y'all or these people, because the way you treat somebody at some point in time is going to create a blanket effect or something like this. All right, and it could be like, uh, I don't want to. I want to make a reference to like something that can sting you or something, and then alter your or that honey that they be getting out of the mountains or whatever that can alter your mental. It's something like that. I never felt like this. Oh, I feel so good. But it's like, go ahead, feel good, and go right to the light. You know what I'm saying? It's like, go right to the light. It's okay. Go right to the light. You know what I'm saying? So people don't get mad about what I'm saying they're mad because they were in rooms without me being there talking to people about stuff like this last night or this morning. And they made sure that I was blocked. All the cracks in the room. There's no way she could know what we're talking about. And something might slip out of your or my mouth that tells what they was talking about. And it frustrates them very so. It frustrates them. Especially the people that are trying even for a second to try to say that you're not what you are or you're not seeing what you see or something like this. So whatever this red thing is or something, it's not hungry anymore. Okay. Let's see. Because I'm telling you, I swear, when I did that video, not when I did that video, when I was like 9 years old and I was living in Texas and we was living in them apartments. See, because this means that they followed me or something there. The girl from Blossom, I think, that show, I could swear that my friend that lived in that building across the street, that was Blossom, or that was like the person that, in the real life who it is. Um, but she also looked like, if I think about it, she also looked like my friend Candy. So they had me surrounded everywhere I went. Okay. Um, Now I think that when I told my mom, no, I think that celebrities are aliens or whatever. I don't want to go to the concert with my friend or something. They did something to me. They got me. They got me, man, because I exposed it back then. I'm telling you. And when I was talking to my friend Martha, that looked a lot like Candy Albaron, but her name was Martha back in the Truman Show when we was little, when I was like 5 years old and stuff, going to Washington school. This this person, I said something to her about our future or blacks and Mexicans or something in America or something, or the people that was from the area where we was from. And it shocked the person. And I'm telling you, this did something here. Yeah, they could have even bound us together way even back then or something here with this snake thing. That was a perfect mix to heal somebody. Maybe the little egg or a fetus from this person, this astronaut person, and this whoever they got in prison here. All right. For aliens, not originals, not people that's supposed to be here, but people that's not supposed to be here. Okay. All right. Because thou shalt not test the Lord, because you'll never be able to do it. I sit here and talk about the Uchi Walla Walla Uchi Bang Bang with you for 3 years. And then it's God orders this. So, and then it might be something that have to go ahead and stabilize the people. And then, like stuff like that. Yeah. There could be a death or an ending to whatever this is that they had done back somewhere or back then or something like this. Martha G. Or what I need you for when I got Mexico. Like I said, this could even be the tale of these two brothers, or they took the two brothers and mixed them up together and made them into something instead of taking me and one of the brothers or me and the brothers and creating something like they were supposed to. Because I'm telling you, somebody's lover was with their brother or somebody's brother was with their lover. Yeah, King of Cups, Jesus. These hoes ain't loyal. Like, even if I had disciples, they was not loyal. They was being Judases the whole time. They could have been plotting my death. All right. And we have who, like the Hunan dynasty or something like this. All right. But I'm guessing that nobody can. This is the who walks on water. These foreign people cannot, even their foreign waters cannot manipulate what this Jesus or Christ energy is doing. Or, like I said, Area 51, they're bringing back this energy, this Jesus energy, or something like this. Okay, I don't know. This could be something like the fifth element or something like this when they brought that girl back. All right, all right, yeah. They can't bring a tower here. There's only certain things that they can do with maritime and admiralty law, or certain things that the oceans or the waters or the women can do here. All right. But they've built up all these underground portions, and they can be very dangerous to sources, children that's not fully incorporated with these other clans and stuff like this. So, I mean, they would have to be looked at as terrorists. I think that this is what Saddam Hussein was doing. What this is what these people was doing in back then. You know, after you start looking at this whole as one whole mass, there's no seven continents. Now, some people have been taken to the how Martin Luther King said, "I've been to the mountaintop and I seen." You know what I'm saying? Queen of Wands, power, but that sand snake is loved by this basin energy or something like this. Mm, I don't know. This could be a bad mother or somebody that was being a bad mother that is in reverse here. Hold on one second. Somebody could have wanted to see how far this person was going to go. Okay, it's like I said, the mother could be this mother energy. I think there's a movie with a big alien like this, but it's black, and it's called Mother, and it's coming to terrorize or do something, but it has one little soft moment with the daughter or something like this. Um, hmm. They could keep restoring something over and over again, but what are you going to do to protect it? Or do you just like the thrill of, like, is this the hidden parts of war? And you keep liking the thrill of having to go scrape somebody out of a forest every day and put them back together again. I mean, do you like doing that? Or are people not really doing this? Or um, I just don't know. I don't know. Somebody could be taking materials of personal items of yours into the forest and doing something with it. The spring could also be some type of mechanism here. Ancient civilization, ancient uh, conduit of some type of power or something like this. Even if they're ancient versions of me, they could have been, because I used to be somebody that could go for a little head spin for a minute, until I realized, no, somebody from the outside is doing this. They're stopping relationships. I'm not gonna play this game with these people. Um, and friendships or relationships or just people that I like hanging out with, people that I could really have a good conversation, people that could have been genuine. It's not just guys that just wanted to hit it or quit it. This is like I said, this was some kind of domestic abuse and neglect. Some kind of experimental something here. Um, but I feel like somebody thought that you were gonna want or thrive or want love so much once you found out what happened around you or to you or something when you were little or whatever this is, that they were trying to use that as an anchor or the bait. Hmm. And it's like I don't want that old kingdom no more because somebody's already showing these people the next heights to the kingdom that they're not are going to be a part of. And I keep saying that and I'm pissing them off. And then they keep making more blockages and more till it ain't gonna be no blockages you can make, and then the whole thing is just gonna collapse. So it's like somebody, every time you do something, they stacking more bricks on the wall. But somebody ain't being that smart again, because um at some point, how the fuck high do you want to build the wall? And you're gonna make a miscalculation and it's gonna all fall. It's gonna tumble down. Somebody is just doing something too much. You're doing something too much. This is somebody that follows your blueprint or stole your blueprint and got the nerves to say that you're working with them. But it's another bitch like Wonder Jones or one of these other Jones girls or Love Jones in my bones type of bitch with the spell work. And this person is the blockage between, like, they had to get a Love Jones bitch to come in to split you or make even this person even be able to wedge away from you, but you already did. And I think it's so gross. I cannot, because I'm telling you, it's something that source tells me that there's men that will fight or die to have the position to sit next to me and serve me the way this man is supposed to be serving me. So if you got sidetracked by a bitch for a moment, it's not going to happen. That's like, you know, a CNI dog or a motherfucking dragon that could kill me. If I can't find out what's wrong with this dragon, he keep on snapping at me. I'm gonna have to get, motherfucker gonna have to go because I got to go do other shit now, And so it's something like that, like your dog keep on biting you or something, but they patch it up so you don't even know that your dog been biting you, and everybody's like, "Oh, stupid bitch, that dog be biting you all the time." You're like, "Where? When did the dog bite me?" And then one day he gets you real good on the neck. But whose fault is it if the watchers are watching this happen and not showing you, like, look, this is what your dog did to you last night, or and they keep patching it up? You got blood on your hands and you did not do your job that you was getting paid for, because I can't see it. You may think that you're looking at me being slain or beaten. It's not me. Or it is me, but it's not nothing that is something that a being like me should be protected from this. It's not your fucking free time or something like this. I can't afford it. And if it was my dog and I did catch him bite me on the neck or something like this, and then whatever, I could be the one to take him out back and blow his fucking brains out. But I have to know that he's attacking me. And after you get bit or something like this, I guess you will know. You understand? Now I see why those presidents hold their hands like this, because they wagging this thing at but you really don't have it like that. You don't have the scepter. You don't. You didn't have it. The last couple presidents, you don't have it. And you keeping the one person out of the way that do have it. And you can send in all the other foreign officials in here if you want to. They don't have it either. And so, you know, to intimidate the person that might do have it, but it's really not intimidation because you're still hiding in your hiding spots so that the person can't come knock on the door that really got the power. That you would think that the person is scared, but you know that they not, and so you still hide in your location. It's like that. So, hold on one second.